Duskwood is in a world of pain, down here in the depths with the demons and the devils of this world. In the dark, alone, Dusk feels something that she hasn't felt for a long time. Fear grips at her heart, and she does all she can to banish it, yet it remains. Every step must be calculated, every move measured, if Dusk is to survive this gauntlet yet. Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, No Hope, where this isn't a very hopeful situation. We're in severe pain, our dexterity is wrecked, the rest of our stats are no good, and that's because of the pain that is wrecking our mind right now, and the poison that is currently running through us. We also have weakened inertia going on at the moment. Your body is strangely difficult to move, as if it weighted more. Interesting. We still have our electric eye active at the moment. We still have our mana mutation that is coursing through us, but we are no longer changing. So that's something that we're going to want to have a look at down the line. But right now, staying alive is what we need to try and do. Getting this pain under control is going to be the first step in doing that. There are all kinds of terrible things down here with us, and the worst part of all, I don't know if this is going to help us out. Reaching our destination oh so far away, because subway networks extending over this kind of distance, it's not really heard of. And unfortunately, after consulting with some folks in the know, there is a high chance that that lab all the way up in this direction here may not actually have any connecting points to it. Generally, when these quests are given to us, they link to a nearby entry point, and the fact that it's kind of all the way here leads me to believe that this lab is cut off from the rest of the world. So if we are to get down there, well, it would take quite a bit for us to do that. And I'm not writing that off. That is a construction project that we very well could undertake. We would just need the right tools to do so. We've seen electric jackhammers and other things at the regular subways, and there are some that aren't too far away from that point. But where we are right now is in trouble. We need to survive this immediate encounter. And going back through what we came through, I think may just get us killed. So continuing on towards these scientist corpses and wherever this line is leading, I think is going to be our best chance. Now, because this connects up to a lab, it would lead me to believe that if this does go anywhere, it is going to be to another lab. So that'll still be a bonus at the end of all of this, if we can survive yet. Now, we're going to knock back some painkillers here, our last aspirin, and we're going to let them to start taking effect. We actually do have our pain suppression up at the moment, so our pain would theoretically be a lot worse. We're already starting to get a little bit better, but we're just going to wait here in the darkness, and even after 5 minutes, we don't see too much change. Our torso is still really well bandaged at the moment as well. I think just holding in this position here, just unmoving for a while, is going to be what we have to do. We have to wait until the poison passes before anything else. And yeah, that will be affecting our head a fair amount, so we may want to just even get an adhesive bandage on there, just to try and help with that. Okay, I think the poison has passed. We are hearing a lot of shouting from the southwest and the west, so I do think the mutants are still around us here in the dark. Now, moving, we are still not all that fast. Our dexterity is abysmal right now. It works both ways. Dexterity does help us go faster, but also it slows us down when it's not good, and right now it is far from good. The weakened inertia, I'm wondering if we can lose if we attempt to meditate, because I think that's coming from all of our mental exhaustion. At least that's what I'm thinking we're dealing with here. So grounding meditation, we can attempt it in the dark. We'd have to put our saber away for a moment. Can't continue due to the immense pain that we're in. Okay then, well, we'll take some of these aspirins next. At least I believe they work the same way, and we're just gonna have to keep on waiting. And an experimental mutant has been spotted in the dark, heavy bleeding and poisoned. Let's have that saber on out. we're just gonna have to start trying to move away a little bit here. I'm hoping that all the noise that they've been creating up there is going to draw most things towards them. We're hearing wheezing to the northwest and, oh yeah, hazy clouds down below. We have actually gone all the way down there. Maybe we just kind of wait at the edge of those clouds. The whole thing makes me so nervous. If we encounter yet another Migo with one of their weird organic pistols, we're going to be having a bad time. After waiting yet another 5 minutes, we have even more noise near us. Oh, and something in the dark. An unseen hunter lashes out at us. Dusk, it's time to try and run away again. We're seeing dinosaur bio-operators somewhere. Okay, cool. We're seeing them ahead of us in the dark. And these are just straight up bio-operators. I don't know if they are actually zombified in any way. I just think they're enhanced dinos, living and dangerous. Their hooked claws are glowing menacingly. Well, okay. They will attract the attention of other things, especially if they are living, so I'm kind of okay with this. Oh, I'm not okay with that though. That is a big bestial mutant. Now, running, we are just faster than it, so we are going to try and get away from this thing. I imagine it's probably still going to be able to see pretty well in the dark. I'm surprised that we are not able to see any better. I do wonder if our ballistics glasses may be impeding our vision down here a little bit. Let's take them off for the moment. I mean, I'm not really seeing any difference there, so we'll probably try and get them back on at some point. We can't really afford for those bio-operators to see us, but I would like for the mutant to see them, and I think it has. Good, I think. All right, let's get those glasses back on. And, oh no, it's still following us. It is still following us. We really are not feeling the painkillers much at all at the moment. We still have the inertia weakening us at the moment. Yeah, the only way we keep away is by sprinting as fast as we can. Oh, great! And another mutant, an arthropod mutant. But luckily, our magical equipment is keeping us safe. Even though we are in an immense amount of pain right now, I think we just have to continue moving. We can't really afford to wait around. There are just so many things down here that want to kill us, and we've discovered, I think, even more scientist corpses. Yeah, we have. And it would be nice to be able to investigate those, but we don't really have that luxury, and we have another unseen hunter. And yes, I'm laughing right now, but I'm not really laughing. We have Cricks stalking us in the darkness as well. Oh, great, and a Shoggoth! That's exactly what we need. A gargantuan protoplasmic blob, constantly reshaping and forming new pseudopods seemingly at will. Primordial fury, and an ancient enemy of Dusk, one that she cannot afford to face right now. But luckily, we can stay a little bit further away from them. Still, the Shoggoths seem to emit some kind of psychic force, and this unseen hunter is really quick, surprisingly so. Then again, Dusk isn't all that fast at the moment. Oh, and we're seeing more bio-operators ahead of us. If only we could have one of them as a friend. We are going to try and slow our pace a little bit here. And I got to hope that the light that is around them is kind of giving them blindness to a degree. They're hitting something in the dark there. That's all right. So, we're going to take a moment to have a look at our painkillers again, because we don't have anything that's, well, that really packs a punch, and I don't want to go down, well, we could attempt oxycodone. We are in severe pain at the moment. It can be quite addictive though, so we're going to do it, but we're just going to wait and see what that one does for us. I'm also going to wait until we're out of severe pain before we take any more mutagen, because that will also cause pain across our body as changes happen. Just want to put into perspective how far we've gone already down this line. It is going somewhere, I hope, and running past a Gallimimus bio-operator. We've got a lot of mutants here. Oh boy, yep, dodge and weave, Dusk, dodge and weave. I am happy to see our strength starting to return. Our dexterity is not back yet, but we are getting a little stronger. Oh crap, okay. And I think we had a moment before this started trying to strike us, because it was busy with this Eoraptor. We have Amigo Scout on us now. Dusk gouges it with her horns and chops it, doing a significant amount of damage. Yes, we're going to attack it, and we're going to chase this thing down as fast as we can, because it will blast us. Come on, Dusk. Oh, there we go. No doubt that also hurt quite a bit. The bandage is still very good at the moment, so we just need to stop the bleeding. dropping the cavalry saber on the ground. Let's put some pressure on that wound. There we go. Bastard things. Yeah, so if something like that saw us in the distance, we'd know about it, certainly. Let's just hope that's the last of them, because we might still have a ways to go. Oh, okay. I'm optimistic. We have a turn in the track. It does continue on down towards the south, but it's also heading out towards the west here. I feel like we take the western route, because there is a remote possibility that it could connect up to another subway network. I'm not very optimistic that that's the case. Even so, we will travel west. We will see where this leads us. It leads us to many more mutants, so maybe that is a sign. Maybe there are more blabs ahead of us just because of the amount of them that are down here. Oh man, this thing is really keeping up with us. It's quick, but we can be quick too. Can we cast wind running? We can, even with all the pain that we're dealing with right now, we can still get that up, and I think that's going to give us the edge. It is slower than us, we should be able to outpace it, but we're going to have to sacrifice a fair amount of stamina to do that. Think we're far enough away now? And that's a zombie bio-operator down there. Okay. We've got our stamina back, that's good. And I'm going to head down towards, well, maybe we just stay in the middle. How about that? Oh, great. Not exactly what I want to see. A load of caustic acid everywhere. Caustic soldier and a bileless soldier. And albino penguins. This is a strange, strange place. Oh, great. An amigo scout. We have military corpses here. We've just gone down to unmanageable pain, but now, of course, we're out. We are out. We need to stop that now. Charging that down was not going to happen, and now in the dark we have something else attacking us. Some other... Come on! Really? We've got no other option but to face it. Charge at dusk, slash it. This is another Migo Scout, not the one that shot at us before. Come on. Okay, it's bled out. First of all, stop the bleeding. We instinctively dodge. There's another unseen hunter here. We have to keep running. We have to keep moving. We're hearing whizzing, and now... there's a portal down here. Of course there is. Are we far enough away now that we can stop? Let's get pressure on that wound. Okay. Hate this place. Really, really do. Would love to see the surface again. And you know the whole sunk cost fallacy? Yeah, maybe if we did turn around, we wouldn't have had as far to go. But now it's even further. Let's get a bandage on that torso and some proper antiseptic. Okay. Oh, man. So, obviously, we're not going to be able to do pain split anytime soon because of the pain that we're in. As frustrating as that is, having a look at our painkiller situation at the moment, we are on 9 currently. They are numbing our senses slightly. Painkillers can take a while to take effect, so I am nervous about taking more right now. You know what? I think we're just going to get a little bit further away from that portal. I feel like here works, and we're just going to let some time pass. Okay, we managed to have half an hour pass there. Our stats are looking better, where our pain level has dropped slightly, but we are still suffering from that inertia. We can't concentrate currently, but pain suppression, it is still there. So let's see if we can attempt to meditate now. We have our grounding meditation here that we will attempt, and okay, it looks like we can do it. I can't imagine that was easy to do, but after her meditations, Dusk's mind is free and clear. The odd feelings caused by excessive sonic channeling have entirely left us. Okay, so it's still there, so it's coming from a different source. We have our noetic resilience. Pain suppression is still active at the moment. Our torso is mending. And you know what? I know it's probably ill-advised, but I think we're going to use the mutagenic catalyst here. That's a lot of mutagen compared to regular mutagen. The mutagenic slurry really does not have that much going on in it. It's a downer, may help with pain, may cause more pain. Well, it's been injected. We are warping as opposed to just changing. It feels nice though. Good. Yeah, okay. Look, this is how Dusk copes in these situations, dire as they are. Let's get that saber back out. And you know what? If we can cast now, and we can cast some things, Pain Split won't happen for a little while. I'm tempted for us to go for Mage Armor, and we go lights on for a while. It gives us 32 minutes of Mage Armor. Oh, we need our hands free though. There we go, Mage Armor. And with our light on, well, we certainly can see what's going on, and things can see us and they will be coming for us. If we need to hit things from a distance, there are a few different things that we can use to do that. Our rifle, our wands, ooh, and that's a bestial stalker. Okay, we are just going to keep moving right now. Jeez, even more mutants, and it looks like this is starting to turn, heading further to the south. Let's just get past all of that. Okay. This is something. It is the end of the line, but it is something. We've actually got doors here. Okay, I thought that was all it was. Okay, can this give us a layout? Laboratory train controls. Login successful. Okay, view the subway route first of all, and then request a train. That ain't gonna happen. But now we have the subway network. That's it? Okay, this is the entire network. However, in saying that, we are seeing a few other points around, but they're just single squares, so that makes me think that maybe things haven't worked properly there? I'm not sure, because we've got another one up here as well. Maybe they're just junctions, potentially. There's something here under Waitsfield. Okay, but that's still so far away from where we're trying to connect up with, which is, I'll remind you, all the way up here. But we found a lab. We're away from that mess, and that's good. What do we have here? I'm just intrigued. Potential transformer. Okay, cool. All right, in we go. And we are kind of towards the bottom level of this lab. It doesn't seem to be an ice lab because we're not dealing with extreme cold right now. We do have our light on currently. I want to get our pain like fully under control so that we can have a look at, well actually, if electric eye is up, we may not need to worry about having our spark sight active. I mean, I think I would still like to have it active. Okay, we've got stairs leading up. Okay, well, the structure of this lab seems to be pretty similar to ones that we've seen before. Ooh, boy, a thorny moose shambler. That's an interesting looking creature. This once great moose is covered with long matted hair twisted with thorny vines that wrap together then twist back into its body. Long interlocking thorns wrap its antlers dripping with a silvery liquid. Very cool. Yeah, let's just pass that by, Dusk. Some liquid ammonia. Now I am trying to recall some of the things that we need to do or to use the CVD machine. I know it was some kind of pressurized gas. It'll come back to me in time. Oh, okay, so this is quite a small level, this. We've just got this one area. It's a barracks. Okay, let's crack into it then. And that's a disabled lock. Okay, do we want to have our saber out here? I'm thinking the answer is probably yes. We're going to change over to brawling as well for our fighting style, and we're just going to go very cautiously into here. All is well though. Okay, so what I'm going to try and do with these webbing belts is take some of the pouches off of them. Yeah, so if we go activate, we can remove pockets. Nice. We've got a tactical holster, a canteen pouch, and a gadget pouch. The canteen pouch we're probably not going to need. Although in saying that, we could probably put our flask in that, our endless flask, just so we can always have that with us. Nice. So now if we go and activate R1, we should be able to attach pockets. Okay. No, I think we're tapped out there. That's fine. The assault packs that we've got here, this one does actually have some pockets on it. So we'll have a look at taking those off. Looks like we can attach a tactical holster. And okay, that's it for that. Okay, not much else in the rest of the place here. We're in distracting pain now, which is much, much better. Still too difficult for us to do a pain split. I don't know if we're going to need to though. We could always try and rest here. That would be the smart thing to do. But I'd like to try and see if we can get into here first. And lock disabled. Okay, we have entry. Ooh, into here where we already have some occupants. A bestial stalker, among other things. So we're going to wait for that stalker to appear here. We're going to take a good slash at that one there, as we have another soldier in there. But Dusk, absolutely slaying there. Good bloody work. Just the one soldier it looks like? Yep. No, not entirely. We have a Black Ops zombie down there as well, so we'll have to contend with that in just a moment. Alright, one down. Let's wait for the other to approach. Start slashing at that. Dodging, weaving. Dusk, you're doing great. And our dexterity is getting better, so I am assuming that that thing has left us. No, we still got some inertia. I do wonder if that's like an opposite effect of our momentum alteration, like it's kind of like flipped. Yeah, maybe. I mean, we've got our altered momentum back up and running now. Strange. We've got another military ID card here. And some grenades. There we go. We love to see it. We're probably going to eat this chocolate bar right away. Even the smoke bomb could be useful. Yeah, chocolate bar, it is time. Also, yeah, let's knock back some crackling while we're at it. And we'll have some of the clean water from this zombie's canteen. Got a ballistic vest over here, some Winchester rounds, and a SCAR. This would be a good rifle for us. We haven't found as much of the ammunition though. 7.62 is going to be more powerful than our 5.56. 5.56 we've found all over the show. I think having a smaller amount of more powerful ammunition might be better than just having lots of 5.56, because yeah, we're finding 5.56 pretty much everywhere. Let's just try and compare our two rifles and just see how they're going to stack up against each other. Yeah, so the SCAR with the 7.62 is going to perform better in pretty much every aspect. The maximum range is better. We just don't have a lot of ammunition for it yet, but we could start to focus on that. And I think that's worthwhile for us to do, because we've got some really good heavy hitting spells now. So I think the AR is I think it's run its course. So let's use our scabbard, put that away for the moment. We're going to wield our AR and we'll just have a look at trying to take off some of the mods that we have on there, because we may be able to put them on the other. We will need better rifling skill and whatnot to be able to do a lot of that. Okay, so having a look at our pack here, for us to actually be able to store this where we're storing the rifle before, we are probably going to have to make it shorter, which the adjustable stock would allow us to do. Because yeah, the SCAR is 900mm where the AR-15 is 782. So our rifle at the moment is 70 centimeters long, so theoretically it should be able to be held by this pocket. It is saying that length is the issue though, which is bizarre, because we should be okay here. We've added the SCAR to the whitelist for this pocket, so hopefully that should help. Well, it is a mystery to me, but maybe it's one that will be fixed in time. But right now, we can wear it on our back without it affecting our torso too much. Folding it doesn't really seem to change anything at all, so we'll probably just leave it set up so that we can grab it quickly. We are going to have to definitely try to seek out more ammunition for that though, because we'll tear through that pretty quickly. Perhaps we will find more here throughout this lab. But before anything else, we do need to sleep. We need to try and rest. If not sleep, at the very least, rest. Turning off our light here, we don't seem to have much natural light in here. Well, I say natural light, free light, I should say. But we know that we can get that very easily on ourselves. We have to be super cautious with this equipment though. It is starting to fall apart, unfortunately. How do we go about trying to fix that? Now that I think about that, if we were to try and repair it, materials available, none. What kind of materials do we need to repair you? It should actually tell us. Let's see. Oh, we need parabolan wool to be able to repair it. Theoretically, we should just be able to buy some of the regular stuff and just take it apart. Hopefully that would do the job for us. But yes, for the moment, our focus is not great, so our learning wouldn't be fantastic. But then again, some of the things that we attempt to learn are actually quite fun for us to learn. I think focusing on our defensive magic right now is a really good idea for us to do. Getting mage armor up a little bit higher, making it that much stronger, I think would be great. Eventually we will start putting some more into electric eye, but I think for the moment, let's go for mage armor. Oh, actually, in saying that, spell level 7. Our spellcraft is level 6, so theoretically it could help us level up to 7. But it would hit us in the focus department. So let's get our MP3 player turned on. And let's study mage armor. Oh, okay. We mutate. That's not a good mutation for us. That is not a good mutation, Dusk. Thin-skinned. Well, we do our shifting bark, that's protecting us, but thin-skinned, fragile. Cutting and bashing damage is slightly increased for you. Hopefully that goes away. We are still better armored than the average person just normally, but I guess a little less so now. Okay, we are going to stop studying there. We are hearing gunfire from above. I should note we got up to spellcraft level 7. Also, before we mutated there, every muscle you have begins to minutely spasm and cramp as your body starts morphing slowly in unearthly new ways. And then your ley lines surge with mana and power. Impressive. Intriguing. And you know what? With minimal pain, I think we're going to be able to cast this now. Yes we can. And we've got enough mana to do it as well. Let's go put this back on Dusk. And with a successful pain split, Dusk is feeling so much better, ready and raring. So let's cast some spells so that we can go and explore this space. We'll get our electric eyes going, our mage armor, and let's go for electric waves as well, as we are going to be using our hands here, in particular using our Tai Chi. Let's turn that MP3 player off. We still have our altered momentum, our pain suppression up and running. We're also going to get our spark sight going too. Wonderful. Okay, all right, so we are heading upstairs. We're going to peek up those stairs to begin with. So far, so good. We do need to be wary though. Oh, hang on. Before we do, there was no stairs leading down, right? So that is the bottom of this lab. Okay, let's hope that this lab actually does have a exit on the surface. We'll find out soon enough, won't we? We'll probably also have our light turned on just so that we can see that little bit further ahead of us. We'll also have safe mode turned on. Cash card that we can take and another science ID card. Same deal here as well. Very nice. Oh, there's a visitor pass too. Okay, so the visitor pass, I'm going to try and see if we really can keep track of what that shows us. We'll be looking out for flashing things on the map because it will have a address on the back of it. Okay, so visitor pass. Let's read. Okay, took a long time, but we add the facilities to your map. You didn't learn anything new from your visitor pass. So that would lead me to believe that it hasn't actually added anything new to the map, and that what we're seeing flashing right now are things that we have already seen. Because we are highlighting map reveals at the moment. Yeah, those are just vehicles that we have marked, and I'll just have to trust that it hasn't revealed anything new. In saying that though, I believe the first visitor pass that we had did reveal something. We just don't know where that something is. Okay, that's the other staircase leading down. Another barracks. Excellent. Let's try and get in. Okay, and we got a shock across our body, which is unfortunate. I really don't want to bandage everything here, but we may just have to try and do a light adhesive across everything. And we'll just take some more painkillers as well. But worst case scenario, we can smash our way in here. We will give the hacking another attempt though. And lock disabled. Second time was the charm. Oh boy. Okay, we've got a broken riot dispatch here. Lots of grenades, 10 grenade hacks. We can disassemble them to be able to get the grenades back. The zombie soldier we are going to have to deal with first though. As it comes in towards us, we're not using any of our other electrical powers other than electric waves there, but maybe we should be. I don't know if we're going to take stuff from the MRE pack. I think we'll probably just like eat straight from it. Okay, safe mode back on. Let's start clearing. Oh, zombie soldier in the bathroom. Okay, Dusk, do what you do. Fantastic strike. All these little mini explosions. Awesome. And that's a fair amount of food. We will make sure that we eat. And you know what? We'll probably try and eat most of that right now. We are still really trying to pack on the pounds. Do the same with this body. Not eat the rotten stuff though. We can if we want to cast some magic, but right now we don't need to. Let's see if we can get into here as well. We still have more to explore, but I just want to see if we can unlock this first. Excellent. We'll go check out the top first. Yeah, so lots of grenade hacks here as well. Lots of C4 hacks. I think the grenade hacks specifically would be quite useful. At the same time though, well, if we've got pouches for grenades, we should at least have some grenades. I was going to say, we've got a big wand of fireballs right now, so that does a lot for us. That I am happy to see, the 7.62. That's our new ammunition type. Okay, another 20 rounds. Very nice. I didn't notice we were still carrying our AR around with us as well. Stay. So I'm just going to go around these other magazines just to see if there are any that we can make use of. Oh, excellent. I don't know if we can use the magazine per se. I mean, we may be able to. Doesn't seem like it, but we can take the ammunition out of it. All right, not bad. Okay, we did hear a sound there briefly. We'll close it up for now. So if we were to try and disassemble, I would really hope that we wouldn't like screw it up entirely. Okay, we need a soldering iron that has charges. Now, we do have the ability to weld using our powers. Yeah, voltaic touch. But I think that is just going to do welding. Right now, it's actually too difficult for us to do as well. Spell difficulty, well, the level is 0. I mean, I'm kind of tempted to see if we can learn that, actually. It shouldn't take us that much to get there. We'll just study away at that for a little while. Oh, okay, that was far faster than I was anticipating it to be. I decided to stop reading and just start trying to cast the spell. We jumped from having only 850 experience to having nearly 5,000 after successfully casting it. So we must have just got enough experience to understand how to cast it. It would have been a very, very low chance. Okay, I mean, it's 80% now. It lasts for an hour. So let's have a look at this then. Voltaic touch. It is just welding. Okay. So I don't think that's going to help us here. We are going to need, a soldering iron of some kind. All right. But it is already getting later. We could spend a little bit more time doing some reading, but maybe just a little bit of chill reading, you know? We've stopped concentrating on our powers for the moment. So perhaps sitting here, we'll just go back to studying our spiritual armor once again. Okay. And we gained a level there. A 10% chance of failure. It is level 8. Lasts for 36 minutes. And we're tired now. So I think we are going to try and just have a nice sleep here. We're going to make sure that we eat a lot before we do go to sleep though. Still really trying to pack on those pounds. And yeah, we've had 12,000 calories today. So I feel like that's probably enough. We do need to have a bit more in the way of iron though. So let's have some gummy vitamins. There we go. I think before we go to sleep as well, we'll probably have another hit of our mana mutagen. The primer, that is, because it's been a while since we've had any. Let's, okay, well, we might need to give it a moment because we are so full. No, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Pain sensitive. Oh dear. That's gonna screw us up a bit. Yeah, for some reason, things always seem to hurt you more. Pain dealt to you is increased by 25%. I mean, okay, I guess that's the kind of mutation a wizard might get. Oof, okay, that's rough. But there we go. We've had the rest of our primer. Weirdly, it was like injected and drunk. Mana transformation. Okay, you consumed a large amount of concentrated mana. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. So we're going to go to sleep now on that. Let's make sure that we have our bandages, though, where we want to have them. Everything else is bandaged. Good. Dusk, we will see you in the morning. As Dusk awakens, she feels weaker and stronger all at the same time. Her muscles do not carry the same strength they once did, but there have been other changes. Good changes, positive changes. So first of all, Dusk lost strong. She no longer has the strong trait. It has been replaced by weak, dropping her total strength down by 2. She has a strength of 9 now, which isn't bad. And we know that we can enhance that strength when we need to, using her telekinetic powers. Her very poor mana regeneration has just turned into straight up poor mana regeneration. So it's just slightly slower than normal. That's positive. And then the other positive mutation we picked up was bookworm. There's nothing quite like the smell of a good book. Books are more fun or less boring for you. So that's really good. We are changing now, so we've gone from being the weird, like warped changes. So they might not be happening as fast today, but we should still see them occurring. So I think the weakness has come from us becoming more like a wizard. just weaker in general. We didn't get any notifications about us not eating enough, so I think we've been doing okay in that department. Let's see what else this place has in store for us. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is getting up our spells and our powers. So Mage Armor, Electric Eye, and Electric Waves. Well, actually, Electric Waves doesn't last as long. I think we'll do that if it looks like we're going to need to. We'll go for our Electrical Discharge and our Voltaic Strikes. The Lashing Tentacles are also fun, but it's a limited time thing for us, really. Stormfist does last for quite a while longer, so we will get that activated. And I think we are good to go. Good to head out here and see what we can see. Okay, big bedroom here. Just general clothes that we've found so far. Okay, we're gonna head to the north to begin with. Someone or something has smashed out of here. Okay, so we can get sight on the area if we bypass this console and download some maps. Okay, so we can see a little bit more of the area now. Looking across here, we have a meadow, another new feature. Oh, in a lab? Yeah, a science lab up here. And we have the lab that we're at now. Good, so that does mean that we can get to the surface. We also have a elf workshop here that's right next to this nice orchard. We have a magic meadow over here and an even larger one just up here. Big magic meadow, another big magic meadow, all surrounding Cornville. We have a zoo and a cave. Interesting. Neat looking museum over in this direction. Yeah, there's lots of magic meadows around here. And, ooh, something fungal? Yeah, that's a fungal bloom. And a Triffid Grove, maybe? No, a fungal tower. Ah, another cave over here. Well, I mean, it's interesting stuff. We hadn't really fully seen down this direction before. See just how far that river runs. Well, I mean, good to know that we've got another lab so close by. Certainly something that we could investigate. Another museum up here as well. I am tempted to look at them more. Because this is a magical world, there's always a chance that we could find, some interesting things there. We've got a magicalism cabin over here as well in Gill. Very, very nice. Maybe we won't be leaving the area so soon. Oh, actually, hang on. We need to get our spark sight up as well. Just in case. Another staircase leading down. Interesting. Okay. We have not seen that area of lab. And we're actually seeing some electronic beings over in that direction. How does that hook up with this one here? It doesn't. Well, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. I think we'll still try and complete this level before we head down to that, because that might be the finale of this lab, potentially. Got some more liquid ammonia, okay. Another staircase leading down, and another barracks, okay. Unfortunately, we're getting shocked. Second time was the charm, though. Hello? Okay, there's something mechanical on the other side there. It could be a bio-operator or something more devious. Sounds like we might have someone alive in here still. Okay, a drone. Take that man hack down, Dusk. There we go. Okay, can we get in here? Nope, console shuts down. Well, I would still like to get in there, so let's see if we can manage it. Enhance our strength. Let's go to Force Unarmed. Oh, we didn't actually get it that time. There we go, 40 strength. Not as good as it used to be, but still pretty good. However, maybe not enough right now. Yep, same thing with that wall, not quite enough. Well, we know how to help that. Stormhammer. We have a 0.2% chance failure of failing. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Let's maybe stand to the side just in case there's something more turrety on the other side. Okay, we are through. Let's maybe try and get our stamina back first if we can. Right, it's not moving. Could very well be a turret. It is. Okay, mil-spec turret. Ooh boy. So then, how well can that see? Let's turn off our light. I mean, it's seeing pretty good right now. Wonder if we could throw this at it. I mean, our throw is pretty good right now. Let's see, throw Stormhammer. This is the kind of situation where you want to throw a grenade, right? And maybe try and hit it, or just have grenade hacks that you could activate and send in there. We do also have our throwing knives, but we just don't have a clean line to throw stuff at it from. Okay, can we move down here without being seen? We can. Good. Okay, so, crap. We're gonna need another Stormhammer. Because if we can bash down this door here, we should be able to peek, throw a knife out, take it down. We can see it though. Maybe we can mind hammer it. Let's see. Oh, I think that maybe worked. We hear a heavy thud because we can see it. We can sense it. Hot damn. Mind hammer. Yes! Oh, that's very good. Okay, Stormfist is still active. Stormhammer is still active. I guess we could hold on to both, couldn't we? All right, let's grab that. And it's a belt that we can't really do much with, unfortunately. Got a nice machine gun here as well. Lots of 5.56, that's what I was talking about before. We're going to see so much of the stuff. There's a heat pack here. Stanag round with Ranger plate. Yeah, not for us, unfortunately. Oh, something died in here. And don't think we can use that. No. Oh, it was a Tyrannosaurus zombie biooperator. Boy, that's a gnarly thing. Okay, well, we have cleared out this space. I do think that if we were able to successfully hack that the turret would have disabled, like gone back into the floor. Right, well, let's see what else we have up here. Ah, the Anarchist's Cookbook. Let's go and store that in here. It'll only take us 3 minutes to do it. Teaches us how to make all kinds of homemade explosives. Okay, and we're heading further north. Hello, zombie? Hi there. Well, you can try and reach us. We'll get to you eventually. Just gonna go around here first. See what we've got in here. Well, bleach and not much else. Oh, that's a mutant. Don't know if we want to tango with you. We'll try and avoid you for the moment. Take that Daenerys, though. It seems to be more interested in the zombie right now. Well, I take that back. Well, I mean... Oh, it's kind of running away. Oh, and now it's coming back. Okay, time for a showdown, Dusk. A version of her charges towards her, and it's difficult to hit, but she managed to slam it there. Oh, and we still have Force Unarmed on, so let's change that. Brawling it is. Oh, yeah, and that'll do. Come on. There we go. A bit of peace for the poor thing. Yeah. And nothing. What have we here? Samples. Please let me in. Lock disabled? Fantastic. What do we have waiting for us, Dusk? That's a big keg over there in the corner. Crustacean mutagenic primer. Unlikely that we would use it, really. That's just a gallon barrel of mutagen over there, huh? Yup. Rabbit mutagenic primer. Also interesting. And just another straight up barrel of mutagen. Hot damn. Okay. Do we take these primers with us? I do think it's unlikely that we go in those directions, but straight up mutagen is still useful to us. Our endless flask is currently empty. We could put some mutagen in there. Oh well, we put one into there. Yet again, still unsure how the flask is meant to operate. Oh, and I think our armor might have run out, so we'll go and reapply that. There we go. Yeah, I think we're going to leave the other things behind for now. Oh boy. A number of zombie blanks and a zombie lich and something else mechanical in the distance. Okay, Dusk, let's get ready to face them as they charge in. Dusk with the hammer does some serious damage to them. Not a chance. We'll take that Denare and we'll also take that memory card, thank you. Oh, okay. Where did you two come from? Got a spitter down there and a grappler, which I would rather not grapple me into acid. There we go. Thank you very much, and it looks like someone's kind of already broken this here. But that's not going to stop us, is it? Well, it is if it is stopping our powers. We're feeling a terrible sense of loss right now. Oh, Horn's mutagenic primer. Now that I can get on board with. All right, we're going to have to wait for this acid to dissipate, I think. We're hearing high-pitched humming from nearby. Okay, yeah, that is a bit of a problem. Oh, looks like we can get it up now. Will it hold though? Enhanced strength, there we go. All right, let's start slamming the door. We're gonna have to change to Force Unarmed. Come on, Dusk. Okay, we're in. And there's a pupating brute in there. How wonderful. Oh boy, okay, well, sounds like it popped. What's down here? It is a incandescent husk. Well, let's let it get a little bit closer, and then let's put that down, Dusk. The electricity shouldn't hurt us here. We should be totally fine. Indeed, we seem to be A-okay. see what the scientist has. Sedatives. Oh, and a bandage. Yeah, sure. And lemon lime soda. We'll just drink that as is. We've spotted a flesh raptor, but it's on the other side of all of this. Messy. Very messy. Antidepressants. You know what? We are going to take that one with us. And we could head in there. I don't think we're going to have much hidden away in the back room. It's been empty every single time, so I think that's probably going to continue to be the case. Hello, security. And goodbye. They're much better equipped than we've seen them before. And there isn't much point in us accessing this here, but we might have like an extra square of sight, potentially. Yeah, I think we might have got like a little bit further there. It's hard to tell. Oh yeah, because I guess we are off towards the side here. So yes, it has given us just a little bit more sight up in this direction. Nice big staircase leading up, okay. And a feral security guard. Let's close the distance, Dusk. Okay, I couldn't tell if they were wielding a pistol or not, but they've been dealt with. Okay, it was empty. Good to know. Let's make sure that they stay dead. We will need to get a new weapon out. Let's call on our storm fists again. Let's actually go back to Tai Chi. Okay, that's weird. Sewage. That's really strange. It's not deep sewage. What are we looking at here? It's just sewage that's just flown into the place. It's just all over the ground. Bizarre. I have not seen this in a lab before. Kinda concerning. Huh. It just seems to be there. And oh, I'm seeing a Kevlar brute, I think upstairs. Well, it's not following for now. We do definitely have something in here. Mini slimes. Mini slimes. So many slimes. Okay, we may have CBMs, so I do think that this is going to be worth us approaching. Let's just make sure that we've got all of our extra things up and running. And right now, we don't. So we're going to close that door. Let's get our voltaic strikes and our electrical discharge on the go. We'll catch our breath. And then moving through here, we're going to start to engage our enemies. And there are going to be many enemies that we're taking on here. And something that I think we should have a look at doing is employing a new piece of magic that we have not used yet. Superconductor. Creates arcs of electricity around us, lasts for 100 moves. Okay, so it's not actually that long. I was hoping it would be, there'd be a bit more of a duration on it. Casting time is 2 seconds as well. Let's get electric waves up and running at the very least. Okay, and I mean, that's certainly doing its work. And there are going to be a lot of slime globs that we get out of this, but my gosh, are there more than a few enemies here for us to contend with. And yes, we could probably just use a fireball here, but this is an opportunity for Dusk to really test her mettle. And we can see just how many hits she's getting here. Very impressive stuff. Just attack after attack. Electricity arcing through the air. Dusk, a deadly, deadly force. Let's finish off the rest of them, eh? Hot damn. Just, it's a lot of arcing lightning. Oh boy, and that's a lot of slime globs. Alloying reference manual. Okay, let's just make sure that we store that. Oh, and we have had a slime just kind of wander in and interrupt us. Finish off the little ones, and then we'll continue with that. All right, our storm fist is gone, among other things. We'll take the oxycodone with us. And okay, we do have a CBM here, an eternal chronometer. So useless and nothing. Okay, well, we did get some fighting experience there, so that's something. We are without a lot of our powers though, and magic. Let's just kick things off with our mage armor and electric eye. We'll get our discharge and our voltaic strikes going, and we'll just be using our regular fists for now. Well, claws, I should say. Okay, what do we have here? A barracks, so that's probably the turret that we're detecting. We've got it unlocked first try. Oh, hello friends. Let's back up here and face them at the door. Dodging and weaving there, Dusk. Okay, nicely done. Looks like we've got some mask filters there. Not that we can use them anymore though, with our muzzle being as it is. But that's 2 ID cards there, and an IFAK pouch loaded with good stuff. 2 IFAK pouches actually. Okay, let's hopefully hack this on the first go. Nope, got shocked. And the console shuts down. Damn, okay. Well, it's time for strength, time for our hammer, and time to knock this door down. Okay, we're through. Now, mind hammer on what we can sense on the other side. A telekinetic fist that slams into our target. I think that'll do it. Peeking around the corner, we're looking good, and we do have the kinds of rounds that we want here. Not these ones, rather, which I think can sub in for the 7.62, which we also have down here. Another 20 of them, very nice. And that's all that's in this vault here. I lie, other than cranberry flavored chewing gum. Don't mind if we do. But that, I believe, is everything that is on this level now. And so we have other levels ahead of us, atop of us, but we also have these other strange levels beneath us that we don't really know anything about because they don't connect up to the way that we came in. So, what secrets await Dusk down below? We will find out in the next. And once we do, we'll clear the rest of this place and then head on to the next one. To make sure I keep things interesting for you all though, we'll only be keeping the very best moments from those lab explorations. Oh, and Dusk certainly will not be going back the way that she came to get here. That 4th level subway truly is the stuff of nightmares. It doesn't matter how strong we get, death is always looming, acclaimed Dusk's brother, and it follows in her shadow yet. But for now, Legionnaires, I ask you all, if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rycon, you have all been awesome, and until next time, stay tuned.